Hello traders, today is Tuesday. I'm going to show you the Atlas Line software by Daytradetowin. It's available for NinjaTrader and TradingView. It provides signals to sell or to buy. It also gives you the strength and pullback trades, which allows you to continue if there's a trend. That's the Atlas Line, that dashed line. And on the back end of the software, the important parameter is the market open parameter. Now there's a signal here. You heard that audible alert. The Atlas Line also gives you a text and audible alert. And so since I'm in the Eastern Standard New York time, 9:30 is when this market opens for me, but you can use it after hours. You can start it in the London session. So it's versatile for any market. Now, the idea behind the Atlas Line is if we're trading above the Atlas Line, we're going to go long. In this case today, we're going to go short. Now, if you don't have a free member account, please get a free member account, get some free software. We have some free trials and promotions available. Visit daytradetowin.com. Now, that's the alert that we have. There's also an alert for TradingView as well. Now, the market's moving lower. There's a lot of sellers. The price, the candles, are below the Atlas Line. That means that we should be focusing on short signals, short trades. We should be selling the market, but for a specific reason, whether it be a strength trade, which the Atlas Line provides, bounce trades, pullback trades, or even the main signal, which you can see there. The main signal says Atlas Line short. So the Atlas Line provides signals such as strength, pullback, bounce, and the original main signal which starts the move. Now, I like to use price action on anything that I do. So even if you're using a 5-minute chart, the rules are the same. It's based on patterns. It's based on how many candles are trading below the Atlas Line. We use a pivotal stop in order to manage the trades. So there's a little bit involved with how we manage to make sure that we're doing things correctly. So I know the direction, I know the type of trade it's going to be, pullback or a strength trade. I also know whether or not the risk is too large. And so how we determine the risk is based on a pivot or a pivotal stop. I'm going to show that to you in just a moment. This is a 5-minute chart, so you can see that the signals and the trades are in the same direction, whether it be a 1-minute chart or a 5-minute chart. Now, if you want to look at other markets, you can trade the MNQ, the NASDAQ, the Dow, which is the YM. You can trade forex, you can trade CFDs, you can also trade, which I like, the E-mini S&P. So it's very simple. We look at entering at the close of the candles. So again, back to a 1-minute chart, you can see that there are these S's and these P's, and where I place my stop is based on a pivot of the strength or of the pullback. So again, we're going to focus on price action. We're not going to take a trade where the risk is too large based on the pivot. So every time you see these S's and these P's, I'm going to outline them here on the chart. This is where we say, okay, there's a pullback happening, I'm short. There's a strength trade happening, I'm short. Now, it works the same way with a long trade. So let me switch over to the MNQ to see what that looks like so you can see a few different markets. So this is the MNQ, NASDAQ futures, and again, it's the same. The original signal gave us an opportunity to go long right there, and it gave us a strength trade as well, and as well as a pullback. So remember, we're using the ATR, the average true range, to give us a quick in, a quick out, a target based on the ATR. And now you can see the market has now traded below the Atlas Line, and now we're having short signals on the NASDAQ or the MNQ. If it crosses back above, then we'll go long. Now this is the Dow. It's the YM contract. Again, CFDs, forex, currencies. It works in the same manner. On the Dow, you can see that we have, again, all short trades. It doesn't surprise me because usually the NASDAQ, the Dow, the Russell, and the S&P all move in the same direction. So it's almost like a sector of the financials. And you can see that this here is a pullback trade with these P's. So I'm going to put a line here which indicates the pivot of how this was formulated. And if the market goes up, that's my stop, just above the P or just above where you see the letters indicating that we are going short on a pullback to sell the market. The same thing with the S's. Now, it's really important what I teach is if the trade is too risky, where the stop is too far away, you can see that's very tight, then it's not worth taking. The risk is too much. So each trade has its own dynamic risk tolerance. If it's too much, let it go. And most of these trades are actually pretty good. Here, this one here, this strength trade, you can see that if I use that pivot, then the strength, which is where I'm entering into the market, may be too far away. So even though the trade was successful, if you went short, it continued to go lower, you're a winner. I think that this trade should have been filtered out because the risk of it getting stopped out is too far away. So I'm giving you examples of why you should stay out. Oh, I heard a audible alert. I think there's a signal. Let me just see where we are here live. Okay, so this is a strength trade. Again, this strength trade tells me that I'm going short. That is my stop. This is on the Dow. You could do this on the E-mini, the NASDAQ, currencies, CFDs. Visit Daytradetowin.com. Great short opportunity right now. Get a free member account at Daytradetowin, some free software, some trials. I'll see everyone at the next video. Want to learn more? Visit Daytradetowin.com and get started with a free member account, which includes access to our trials, including the ABC software. Start learning the right way by using price action and avoid using conventional indicators. We offer unique strategies and proprietary software, including the Sonic system. Join Accelerated Mentorship and get instant access to all our software. Join our family of traders and let's get you set up in the next training.